First there was tennis, then came pickleball, and now there's a new kid on the court. A sport called TYPTI is launching here in Southern California, blending parts of both games while trying to make racket sports easier, cheaper, and maybe even a little more fun. Taylor Schaub shows us what it's all about.
For 20 years, Kanu Patel chased the tennis dream, the kind that starts when you're a kid and sticks with you.
I've been playing racket sports pretty much since I can remember.
But these days, that dream lives on a different kind of court. Not a tennis court, a pickleball court, and a brand new sport called TYPTI.
This is addicting, right? Like, people get addicted to pickleball. I think that the tennis players that don't like pickleball will love TYPTI.
At first glance, it looks familiar. Same size court, net in the middle, two people trying to win the point. But TYPTI is built to feel different. Instead of a solid paddle and a hard plastic ball, it uses a strung racket and a soft foam ball. That means less noise, less pounding on the body, and more of the thing tennis players love most.
TYPTI kind of brings back the feeling of tennis for me, of really ripping through the ball, really getting to smack it hard with spin and with pace.
And that may be the opening here. Pickleball took off because it's easy to learn, social, and doesn't need much space. Tennis has history, beauty, and tradition, but it can also feel harder to access. TYPTI is trying to live somewhere in the middle.
I don't want to cannibalize anything in pickleball. I don't want to cannibalize anything in tennis. I want to go grab those 25 million people that used to play tennis that don't play any racket sport now. I want to bring them out on the court.
Its creator, Tennis Channel founder Steve Bellamy, says that's the point.
You are now holding John Lennon's 1963 Fender Duosonic.
Bellamy's kind of a modern-day Renaissance man. In addition to running TV networks and overseeing motion pictures at Kodak, he also owns one of the world's largest private guitar collections.
I love movies, I love guitars, I love eating, and I love racket sports.
And maybe that's part of the appeal here. TYPTI sits right at the intersection of sports, entertainment, and culture, which helps explain an investor list packed with big names, from Chris Pine to Tiffany Haddish.
All day long, I open my computer, and I've got 50 more clubs around America, like, how do we get involved? How do we do this? I've never had that before. All my other things I did, it was just hand-to-hand combat. I'd succeed, but it was a lot of fighting and pushing rocks up hills. Okay, so these are TYPTI rackets.
And as he walked me through the ins and outs of TYPTI, let's just say, whatever confidence he had in my athletic ability didn't last very long.
Our boy here is going to be playing with the very first one, serial number 1, the Smithsonian racket. You're holding the Mona Lisa of TYPTI. Wow. Here goes nothing. Accelerate through the hit. If your goal was to hit the fence, you're doing fantastic. If there's any way you could try to look more like me and less like you, that would be fantastic. Have you thought about working with a different reporter? Because it's kind of a catastrophe over here.
Still, even if I didn't exactly make the best sales pitch for the sport,
someone with as low athletic ability as you, I think, can really find a good workout by just hitting 1 or 2 in.
Bellamy says TYPTI's easy to pick up.
All our ball strikes are big, long strikes we're hitting deep in the court. If we were playing pickleball, we would be dropping, getting to the net, and then we would be dinking, waiting for an opportunity and putting it away. That doesn't happen in TYPTI. It's literally, TYPTI and pickleball are like apples and catamarans. They have nothing in common except they play on the same surface.
Because he says this isn't about replacing tennis, and it's not about taking down pickleball. It's about filling a lane in between, and doing it at a price people can actually afford.
In this initial phase, it's $149 and you get 3 balls, so it's a damn good deal relative to a $350 tennis racket or a $300+ pickleball paddle.
And for Kanu, someone who's spent years chasing one racket sport dream, TYPTI feels like a second serve.
Honestly, I think this sport will be huge. Everyone on the internet right now thinks it's crazy. I'm the first here to tell you I thought it was crazy. The tennis players that don't like pickleball will love TYPTI.
A new sport on an old-size court, trying to make racket sports a little more affordable and a whole lot more possible.
TYPTI and its upcoming Pro League is backed by an 80-person investor group led by Steve Bellamy, along with celebrities including Drew Brees, Nick Kyrgios, Chris Pine, J.J. Abrams, and Tiffany Haddish. Coming up,